Oh, just remove my glasses just to talk to you guys. So, guys, I am going to do one of, I think it's probably going to be one of the hardest readings I'll ever do. And I'm going to close my eyes and ask for protection, sort of like a bubble around me for positive light, and as well as the people who may have suffered as a consequence of the subject that I'm going to read on. Okay, I think with the revelations about Schneiderman, it's time for us to, and I to be honest, I do believe, I know there's an element of that was concocted, but I do believe that the women, there was some shadiness there with the women as well, like meaning they suffered. Okay, it's not completely made up. It could be that it was could have been augmented. I don't know exactly, but essentially it looks like there was some darkness there indeed. But at the same time, what if there's anything that is positive to come out of this? Okay, it is that we can now ask for more information about all this stuff that supposedly that Trump, it looks like he's always been involved in, which is like shadiness against the young women, and the rumors that he is like a pedophile. Okay, I'm just gonna go out and say it. Okay, so there's information on the internet about the victim, and I believe her. And it's not, I'm not here to question anything. I'm not here to question essentially on whether, the veracity or it's like I'm not here to do that. What I'm here to do is to understand what is the connection, because it's like we need to know if Trump is like, we need the truth to come out. So whatever it is, we need to know what it is. So there's this person, a convicted pedophile, Jeffrey Epstein, who, as many of you know about this, is like a shadowy case. And by the way, if you have, some people sometimes comment leave comments with detail. I don't want to know details. It's not about graphic details. It's not about uh, you know what I'm talking about. Is I just wanted to do it to understand the connections and any illegality that may come out of this, because I've been doing these readings and it looks like there's a lot of blackmail involved, and that Trump may be involved in some sort of like shadowy blackmail network. So the purpose of this is to understand what is the relationship here, and is this ever going to come out? Because if they want this to come out about every person, then it should come out about Trump as well. Like, there's no reason why, especially after all his attacks on everybody, why it should be hidden. Okay, so what's there? Like, he was very close to, apparently very close friends with Epstein throughout the 70s and 80s or something like that. I don't know exactly. So what's there? What is the situation? Okay, what's the relationship between Trump and Epstein? Okay, and then B, what I'm trying to think, what is that? Yeah. And what is the relationship? What happened, okay, here? And what, if anything, if any of the stuff that he's done with Epstein or that Epstein knows about could take him down. Okay, so I don't want to know, like I said, I don't like details about what happened to the women. That is something I think should be respected. I think you can look it up online. Please don't, you don't have to like repost it here or tell details, okay? So so it's just, I want to know if whatever happens, what is the relationship between him and Epstein, okay, Epstein, whatever, and if whatever he's done with Epstein could take him down, and if it's ever gonna, if the person who was a victim was also ever gonna find justice. I've done a reading before that said that yes, she finds justice, but I feel like this is the last thing we need to find out. Okay, about not just, we're figuring out the money stuff, we're figuring out, but we need to know this whole thing with like pedophilia and like darks, this weird shadowy stuff that we don't even know about. So tell us, cards. I ask for respect for all the victims and everybody who suffered, and everybody who was scared, and everybody whose lives were altered because of these shadowy things. I just want to know the information that's helpful for this investigation. I guess the psychic investigation, whatever you call it, okay, or so that we can understand more about this. I guess this president, okay, as dark as it is, I think it's time that this come to light. Since he was so happy to be digging for everybody else, let's find out what's going on with him, okay, and if there will be justice. Will there be justice for this? Okay, so let's get started with, again, ask for the light and the spirits to help me as I look into the situation. It's very dark. Okay, so so I'm gonna lower the screen here, okay, guys. So what is the relationship? Start there of Jeffrey Epstein and Trump. I'm gonna lower it here, okay. Aggression. Faction. Oh, guys. Oh, money. Quid pro quo. Interesting. So, yeah, this could mean, okay, let's see here. This is a card of aggression, bullying. This is like factions. This is competition. This competition, and like when it's upside down, it means factions. It means after the competition has happened, people separate and split into groups. And this I call the quid pro quo card. Upside down, it means somebody is owed money, or yeah, owing somebody something or money. Okay, so I feel like this would be conducive with what we have been seeing, that this information is used as a means to win competitions, maybe even unfairly, by like, oh, it's like you owe me something, pay me or else. What? Okay, so let's see here. Network. Okay. Oh my God, child, guys. It could mean, I'm sorry, but this could mean actual children. Okay, conversation. Conversation. Network of children. Oh my God, God bless them, guys. You know, please pray. You know, protect everyone, or all the children in the world. Protect them. You know, guys, it's hard for me to do this reading because um, I just want us to, I just pray for all of them. Okay, anybody, any children who are suffering, and that we can rise above the darkness of humanity. Okay, so if these are indeed children, then please God help them. Okay, okay. So anyways, so this is why, guys, like I said, please don't ask me for I'm just doing this because I feel like this is the moment, but I really don't like doing very dark things. Okay, this could, let's see, it could also be Trump, but yeah, look, this, like, I pulled another one card here, cutting the child. It could cut the child. So I think here actually could be Trump. We'll see. But when I first saw it, I was like, you know what? This is bad. This is like, could be, okay, could be the children. Okay, but anyway, so let's just continue here to find out information. What is the connection here? Okay. Marriage. Okay. Main person, a woman. False person. Okay, let's see. Here, thoughts, worry. Okay, word, court. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so marriage card. Okay, marriage could be deal. False person, conversations. Okay, let's see now the Italian cards. I'm going to shuffle them. And yeah, amore upside down. So yeah, so you see that it could be love stuff upside down, shadowy, right? Like, could mean many things. It could also mean, let's see here, we have, oh, discovery of something. Okay, interesting. Discovery of dark money. Oh, I got it, guys. I get it. Law. Okay, so, oh my God, guys, this is perfect. I mean, perfect in a sad way. I think here I could be both. I think it's Trump more than the children. Okay, but anyways, so, okay, so guys, I think it makes a lot of sense now. It's all very clear, actually. Okay, so this is like aggression. Okay, like I said, factions and owing someone money. Here we have network. I think this could be related to children and conversation. Okay, conversations or meetings. Here we have a marriage card, which means a deal. Okay, it doesn't mean marriage, but it means a deal, business deal. What do we have? This is love. So if it's love's upside down, it means something you don't like, but it also means shady stuff related to love, meaning sexuality. Okay, stuff like that. Shady sex stuff. Here we have the main person. So because I've said before, whenever we have this female cards, I like to know more. Like, what is this Russia? What is this? And I pulled out more cards, and I think this could honestly, guys, represents women in general. So he's worried about, this is the law finding this stuff. Okay, so what do we have here? This is important and significant. Okay, so this is false person. Now, in light, and this is like I said, figuring out something, and here we have the sacerdote, which means the law. Okay, and it also means in some ways morality, if you think about it. And morality not in a hypocritical way, but in a sense of justice. Okay, now let's look at what it means here. Essentially, I think that he is part of this network of people. This is like a network of people that, let's say, like young kids or whatever you can call it. Okay, here we have making a deal with people who are worried about what they've done to women and how that could impact them legally. And a false person could be basically mean hypocrisy. So someone has an image that's not truthful. And here we have the sex stuff is discovered by the law. Literally, that's what the cards are saying very directly. So if we try to create now a story based on this, and I said, this is not an accusation. It's just a tarot reading. I'm looking at cards, whatever. It's not the biggest deal. Okay, like I know people, could write to me or whatever, but it's just like, I'm just reading cards. You don't have to believe it or whatever. Okay, so let's just look at it like this. Owing money, someone talking that you're fake to the law. So essentially, it's saying, if you don't give me what I want, it could be money or other things, I'm going to talk. I'm going to say that you were a fake person. And I'm going to go to the law and show everything, and your life is over. Okay, so here we have creating factions. The child could mean, I think here could mean Trump, but also related to like creating factions, meaning winning in some shadowy way, because the child stuff could land you in legal trouble once this is discovered. Okay, so guys, I think this could be that there is some sort of, this is because, guys, this is what we have, one important money card here. I think this is, again, would point to blackmail. There's a blackmail situation here, that this is like the shadowy stuff related to sex. Once the discovery could go to the law. You owe me money. If you don't give me the money, I'll talk. I'll show that you are a hypocrite. And this is aggressive network, going aggressively towards the network and making deals with these people who are involved in this weird network. Okay, so this is why, guys, this is how I think it connects. Okay, so again, God bless every person who has been through something like this, and every person, I hope they have. Give them strength. If you're watching this movie, it's not it's not meant for, whatever. I don't want to know, graphics. It's not the point. Like, just always send, when you read about these horrible stories, like sending them good thoughts and praying for them. Okay, so that's the connection here. It is some sort of like, I know I have this information. I could win because I have this information. If you don't give me money or do whatever I want, whatever it is, I can talk to the law and describe that you are a hypocrite, and you could go to jail for everything. So that's it. Okay, so to me that tells a lot. Okay, now, okay. And guys, I feel like in a weird way a weight lifting off of my shoulder. Like, even though it's dark, it's very difficult. Like I said, please don't ask me to do readings like this. I don't like doing it, but it's the moment to talk about it. But I almost feel like we have to, I have to talk about it. All right, so we understood that. Now let's move on to the other questions. Okay, so has Trump done something through or with Epstein? We understand that this is the connection. He may or may not be, it looks like some sort of like blackmailing at work, having information about powerful people. So, okay, so is there any proof of will any of this information come out and be acknowledged, or while he is still president, in a way that is damaging to him? Because we know, I think everybody seems to know about this. The cases are open. It's not like hidden information. There's a lot of it, but nobody wants to go there. So let's find out. Okay, it's like, does any of this stuff that he has done with Epstein, is any of this going to come out while he's still president in a way that's going to be damaging to the presidency? that will force him out, or that will hurt him with his base. Okay, so whatever he's done with, let's now lower the thing again. So whatever he's done with Epstein, will any of this come out in such a way that will make his base upset? Okay, so when a group of people, somebody is upset. So I feel like this is the shadowy people. This is not a bad card. This is a card of the Hierophant is also the card of the priest. Okay, this is could also be the religious right. It could also be the donors. It's basically the power, the Illuminati. I call it also the Illuminati card. It's the card of the people who are powerful, but you don't see them. They're invisible, not invisible. They're behind the scenes. So Ace of Swords is victory, but also means a breakthrough. So this could be a breakthrough that could upset a lot of people who are backing Trump. Okay, so let's see what else. Election. Shady stuff related to the election. Exposed. Okay. Okay, so election, shadowy stuff that happened is going to be exposed. Okay. And then here we have give. I know, guys, this card comes. It's like, oh my God, it comes up so much. I can't even like. Oh my God, work. Okay. This is living room guards, guys. This would also be a card that relates to the sex stuff. Okay, because it's intimacy. So because we have the Sun card on top of it, it shows that it will be exposed. This is like people upset. This is a group celebrating. This is people not celebrating, being upset. The opposite, right? So there's no cause for celebration when this shadowy stuff is exposed. And the work that was shadowy, that was done here, and the gifts related to the election. There's I think 3 separate things that this is describing here, okay? Hopeless, people leaving, somebody leaving, a loss, malinconia. So I think, guys, it's possible that the conjunction of events, okay, here we have, let's look, breakthrough related to the election and the gifts, basically the campaign contributions, make people feel hopeless. And then the group of powerful people behind the scenes discover all the shadowy, or it could also be the religious people, discover the shadowy stuff, shadowy work he's done and related to the election, and they decide to leave. And there's no, like, people are sad when they discover the truth about the intimacy stuff. And there's malinconia, means losses, I think, essentially losses, I would think, for Trump. So yes, I think partially yes. Okay, now, yes, I think it will, some of it will come up. But I think, again, I think, guys, I'm getting the sense here that this is what I'm getting. I'm getting the sense that this is going to be a conjunction of factors that are going to come out at once, okay? So it's going to add to the negative stuff related to the election, but it's not going to be like a one-off kind of thing. It's like boom, 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 boom. Like I've said before, I believe a lot of things are going to come out at once. And when it does, the stuff that is exposed about his sexual stuff will also be detrimental, but not on its own, okay? This is what I think. I think it will upset the religious people indeed. Okay, so, all right, now let's see, since we're talking about this. And I feel like, let me just ask, like, is Jeffrey Epstein involved in this shadowy network that I've seen in several readings related to blackmail? Blackmailing these, like, judges and, like, whoever, whatever, prosecutors and stuff like that. So is a Jeffrey Epstein related to this, like, blackmailing at work? Something that the stuff we've seen of Schneiderman and so forth. Is Jeffrey Epstein, is that the reason why he got off easy? Like, is he involved? And will this be exposed? Okay, will this come out? The stuff that we've seen, okay, about this, like, is he involved in this blackmail network? Yes or no? And if so, will this come out? Ooh, guys, this card, first card. This is a card of, like, something not yet known. Not yet known. It's literally showing it's not yet known. Not yet. This is an offer that may have been taken. Okay, an ending. Death. Okay, so the question is I'm just trying to think here. Something will be revealed that will cause an ending. Okay, so it's like very lightly, again, praying, like, whenever I think something dark, let's, like, literally mentally shed light onto if anyone you think of a victim or anyone, then I'm thinking all these people who may have even lost their careers. once the stuff was exposed for whatever reason, whether just praying. If he's thinking of these difficult situations, this letter, I'm just gonna about heart. Okay, documents. Oh, foreign power. Okay. Let's see here. Prison. Oh, I'm so sad. Really? Oh. Oh, wow. Ending together. Next to it is bad. Okay. And a lot of money. So, okay. L'amante, the woman. Okay. This could be many. Let's see. Find out more about the woman. Yearnings. Okay. Yearning for something. Upside down. So, gran consolazione upside down. Meaning, that was the other one I said. It was actually consolante surpresa, so it was a surprise. But this is like losing the money or something. Okay, let's see here. What else? Here we have, yeah, the conversazione upside down, shadowy network, I think. Unexpected. So, okay, guys. So, the question is Jeffrey Epstein connected to this shadowy network, and will this be exposed? Okay, so, okay, let's see here. All right. Now, this is like, let's start here. This is like something not yet known, a document or some sort of indictment, something related to legal fate, like criminal liability or something guilty. And here we have women yearning. And this could mean also, guys, some sort of payout to women too, because it's like the money that was lost. And women wanting something, or like, I'm trying to think here. I know it's not as super clear what it is. Okay, but let's see here. An offer that was probably accepted related to sex leads to an ending. I think maybe there were conversations or there was a shadowy network. This is an ending because of foreign influence related to money, unexpected. So, I think, guys, and I feel like my intuition is also telling me that, like, basically, there's just saying, let me close my eyes and express exactly what I'm like, what is coming. Okay, so it's saying there's more that's going to come out from the coin stuff. Just sit tight and it's going to come out. At first, it's written in between the lines, but then it's going to be exposed more and more. There's a way, I know this is going, tell your audience that I know this is going to feel very sickening, and I know it's going to be very dark, but this is the moment to expose it. There's a clear connection between the women, the sex stuff, and even sex trafficking, and financial, like the movement of money. It's just telling me, guys, I'm going to say it. Even Trump's, modeling agency, how the money flowed, tell them to look at it. Cohen knows about it. This money flowing is connected to also somehow, there's like all different kinds of ways in which they have victimized women. This is going to come out. There's going to be a lot more details about how the finances are arranged around these things, and how it's both about paying them for the women they may provide, as well as paying them for the information they have on the women and these powerful people. Okay, so yeah, the offers like that I'm seeing here, yeah, it's just saying like it's gonna come out. It's not gonna come out the way that we think in more graphic ways. It's gonna come out about how the money flows. Okay, it's all about the money, and there is here again, it's saying that to us, guys, a lot. Okay, the stuff like that there's an ending of the foreign influence because of like, or something brings an ending because of foreign money that can't be explained and unexpected. Okay, so in a way that they're not expecting, in a way that I think we're not expecting. And I think this would also mean that it's about these conversations. The shadowy conversations are pictured, and there's a prison leads to an ending to the money. So in a way, it's almost like the criminal stuff that has to do with what's hidden is going to lead to the money itself. Okay, so just as it happened to the Stormy stuff, first it was Stormy, and then you see how it connects to the election and all of that. So yeah, guys, so I feel like, yes, there's more that's going to be revealed, but I think the investigators already have it. Okay, so, and I'm getting a weird feeling like, I'm not. It's not saying that Epstein is stalking. Let's see. You know what? It's almost like it's weird, guys. After it's almost like I feel this. I feel this lightness more in my spirit. Like I feel like I had to do. I know it's like I don't know if you know me. Like I have a whole other life that's not this, but it's like sometimes I seriously I'm like, what am I doing this? It's crazy. Why am I doing this? But then I'm like, you know what? Moments like this, I feel like a lot, like not lightness because it's a very dark, but it's almost like something came off of my shoulder. Almost like I had to do this. Okay, I had to like this was something I had to do. So now that I've said this, it's weird. I almost am getting like something like he wants to talk. This guy's burden, you know, the Jeffrey Epstein. So let's see. Let's see what happens. What he does is he involved in any investigation? Is he an informant? Could be. I don't know. I'm getting a sense, guys, that like I know it's very, 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 very creepy, but I almost wonder if he regrets it or like he's talking. Okay, so tell us. Okay, Jeffrey Epstein. Now tell us something if you have to say whatever you have to say. What are you doing? What's going on? Are you involved in an investigation? Talking to the feds? What's up? This is like you know beginning. This is focus. Okay, victory. This is trying to move on from something. And new beginning is having a hard. I feel like you know what? He's having a hard time moving on, focusing because he has to move on from this. He can't move on from this, or he's trying to. Let's see what else. Money. Okay, money or boss, government, secret. Okay, could be also be the Justice Department or something. Okay, say here meetings. Okay. Oh my God, guys, you know it's like the cards are so similar. It's weird. Okay. Main person. So meetings about the meetings with the government about the sex stuff. I wonder, guys. You know, I don't know. Am I like widower? Okay. Oh, this is. I think this is Cohen, guys. This is the shady lawyer. Okay. Here is the enemy. So. Let's see one more here for this guy. Yeah, talking. He's here. He is him and Trump. Court person again, the Justice Department. It's weird, guys. You know, like I said, I shuffle, but I just like it's so freaky how it comes up again. So this could also mean, guys, boss. This is also a card of the boss of the person who could be the CEO. So it could be. Does he talk? Okay, let me. I just want to get more Lenormands here to see. Does he talk? Okay. Yeah, I mean, guys, I feel like I tell you, I don't know that this is 100%. I'm not 100% sure what's going to happen if he's going to talk or not. But I feel like he needs to. It's like it's something making a secret public. Okay, and here's like he's going to some sort of legal thing. I feel like you know what, guys. Also, the government is going to uncover information. Okay, like I said here. There's more interest because the government is going to uncover information about Cohen and then he may be connected there. And here is like the boss. Okay, the boss in the government has a secret. Okay, here. Okay, the boss in the government has a secret. And I feel like this is like the sex stuff. And here's his Cohen. So the boss meetings about or with the boss leads to an ending. And here, moving on. From a secret the government has I think he could have a lot of enemies so I feel like yeah it's not clear to me guys I feel like maybe there is some sort of secret conversation but I don't know it's unclear okay and I don't know why he would be like why he would talk okay so that's that. Now I'm trying to think here. Yeah, I don't know that this is like, it's saying here like, you know, an offer but then you have let's talk about the corruption and making it public. So I just don't know, guys, that this is like the problem with making this public from his perspective is that it would like put him in a difficult position as well. Okay, so it's like he's very connected to this to the point where it could be worse off for him. So let me just like the last thing here is to like see just like a quick cross, a Lenormand cross thing to see about him. Just like what is up with him next. Okay, so okay, here. Okay, just to find out more, let me just do like let's do like this, okay? Because I see this is interesting alone. Enough interesting stuff here that we can talk about it, okay? All right, and then we have, let me just pull the cards and then we'll talk about them. Oh my God, I don't understand why the cards, like, they keep repeating. It's crazy, okay? Like, seriously, it's too weird, okay? Like, what? Okay, so another enemy card, okay? I don't know why I pulled the wrong type of card, but anyway, I have to. Okay, so I asked like, what's next for him? What's coming up for him, if anything? Okay, so this is lovers, right? It would be the sex stuff, but also connections. Again, this is related to this. This is also like deals gone wrong or like the wrong relationships. This is the emperor I usually see as Putin, but I think could also mean powerful men. Okay, the emperor upside down could be Trump or powerful men in general. Find reputation, long-term reputations become news. So he may, I mean, I don't know, guys. I don't, this is like the reputation of the child, and the feds go after Trump's money, okay? And long-term relationships. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, it's a little, to be honest, guys, it's a little inconclusive to me here because it's saying that he may break this is like, I would think these three cards here would say that he would break the loyalty that he had maybe to Trump and become an enemy as a means to revealing what's beyond, like what's beneath the ego, and this becomes something becoming public about powerful people once the government gets involved in this. I don't know if they would offer him protection or something. It's not clear, guys. Like essentially, I think he has a lot of information, but I think the price is very high for him to talk, essentially, right? Because he knows too much. And there's going to be more, and I'm getting a sense here, closing my eyes, guys, I'm getting a sense that he doesn't need to talk. This is gonna come out, okay? He doesn't have to be quote unquote the whistle. He wouldn't be a whistleblower because he was a participant. But essentially, I feel like it's saying to me like you don't have to do, there's not much that he needs to do because it's going to be revealed as a means of like how this whole blackmailing thing happened with the payments to Cohen and stuff. So that's what it looks like. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. And I feel like, guys, it's such a weird thing to say. And like I said, please protect the children, protect everyone who had been through something like this, and pray for even the dark people, the dark souls, that they may find the light eventually. Okay, this is very dark, and I feel like as a species, I think we need to evolve to something higher. But it's part of it to look into all these horrible things. Okay, so anyway, I feel a little lighter, even almost like this had to be looked into. So I'm gonna stop now and again send light to everybody. Okay, so we can evolve beyond this. Okay.